Hello guys, you're all welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been long that I do this type of reactional video last. I don't even remember the time that I did it last. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Today I'll be talking about the reactions of His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi to the purported allegation of his arrest in the UK, and also to the picture that went viral about his visit to the president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Mr. Peter Obi was invited as a guest to a program on Arise TV where he said he was not in any way arrested in the UK. You know, Mr. Peter Obi always makes himself available on any television station whenever they call on him for a program. On the program last night, let me quote him the way he said it. He said, "Thank you, Charles. One is I was never arrested, I was never detained, and I did not commit any offence. I was stopped for a routine immigration check because there appears to be a duplication of my identity, and all this lasted for 20 minutes, and I was treated in what I do. With all due respect, Charles, I lived in the UK in the 90s, say from 1993 until 2005. That's end of quote. Before I react to this, let's hear what he said. Make no be like say na me dey talk am.
Thank you, Charles. One is, I was never arrested. I was never detained. And I did not commit any offense. I was stopped for a routine immigration check because there appears to be a duplication of my identity. And all this lasted for maximum of 20 minutes. And I was treated in what I do with all due respect. Charles, I lived in the UK in the 90s, say from 1993 until 2005.
You see, one thing that is straight to an average politician in Nigeria is to blackmail their opponent, which they see as threat. You know, when it's time of an election, before, during, and immediately after the elections, they resort to blackmail those that they see as a threat. They normally resort to blackmailing such type of people. So, and to make matters worse, this is the antecedent of the APC. If I'm a student of history, if you go back in history, you see that APC have a trait that no matter what an opposition does, they don't see it as being good. Even if you like, maybe they share money on the street for every Nigeria, dem no see am as a better thing. APC no dey see am as better thing. They did it to the PDP and got the sympathy of the masses till they got to power. They spearheaded protest upon protest on the subsidy removal during Jonathan government, but today they have removed the subsidy countless times for the past 8 years. Now they are doing it to Peter Obi because he is their main threat. I remember vividly that was in was it not 2012 or thereabout, when Jonathan government decided to remove fuel subsidy, and they took the price of fuel PMS from 96 naira to 140 something naira. It was this APC that they started the protest in Lagos, Occupy Lagos. Now they never occupy anywhere for the past 8 years where they removed subsidy countless times. That starting from 2016, they started removing subsidy. In 2016, they remove it. Then you hear again that we've started paying subsidy back. They will now say we've removed it again. Several things that they have done that average Nigerian will now be thinking that these people really know what they are doing. So it is part of their way of doing things by blackmailing the opposition, and whatever the opposition does, there is nothing good in it. That is one of their ideology. Also, I don't know if you people have seen the picture being circulated online where they said that Mr. Peter Obi went to visit Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the Defence House in Abuja. Mr. Peter Obi also responded to the picture as he said that he did not make any visit to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He said, and I quote, "Charles, it did not happen. I have never visited him. I did not. These are one of the things I'm telling you. They have turned the whole thing to a joke. As it is now, what are we going to do to crush this person? What are we going to do to label him this and that? If it is not a label If it is not to label him tribal bigot, religious bigot, maybe we find his family, maybe he has a lost child somewhere, all sort of things. That's what he said. Honestly, I cannot but agree to this fact. This is one of the antics of the APC to run down their political opposition that happens to be a threat to them. They believe that if they say things like this, the number of supporters that Peter Obi has is going to reduce drastically, believing that they might make them believe that he has betrayed them by going to visit the president-elect. Maybe peradventure he wants to have a unity government with them and is negotiating with them. That is the picture they are trying to paint to the obedient, so that they will now see Obi as a betrayer. This happens since they have seen the wonders that the four people that were tweeting inside the room have done during the presidential elections. They have realized that Peter Obi is their main concern, and they are looking for every possible opportunity to run him down. That is why they employ jobless party youths. And the, to make the matters worse, these youths are made jobless by this set of politicians. They employ them as social media warriors to do the blackmailing for them, so that they will keep themselves perpetually in power. But one of the lessons that comes from the just concluded election is that the power belongs to the people, and if the Nigerian youths are ready, going by the fact that about 70% of the total population of the country are youth, they will take back their country from the old politicians who are hell-bent on making our common resources their own. So I'll be glad if you can share your view on this in the comment section. Please like and also share this video with family and friends. Thank you for watching this video. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly click the subscription button and be a part of this amazing family, as I'm going to see you in my next video.